go over some mobility exercises for the shoulder and also the neck. This is actually pretty simple. Once you understand the concept of how the pelvis rotates and that it rotates the rib cage, and then the shoulder blades push out to the side, that kind of throws us off set, especially depending on your hand dominance, so that affects the neck. So what we're going to do is add on to the ones that we did on the T and Y rotation laying on the side when we were on the mat. This one's actually a T and the Y in the corner, and then we're going to add in some active motion exercises to cue that. After we do the stretch, we want to go in there and cue the receptors to tell those muscles to activate, to pull those ribs and the shoulder blades back into position. So we're going to start with the T, and then we're going to the Y. And usually on this one, when I start doing I like to do a couple of reps where we're going in and out on the motion, and then we can do an active hold, so you get a little bit more out of it. So kind of warm up into the motion, if that makes sense. So over time, you'll kind of get a feel what works for you, but usually I'll do 3 sets of 10. For the purpose of this, I'll just do a few reps so you can kind of see the motion. Later on, when you want to go into more of a stretch, then you can do sets of 2 or 3 at 15 to 20 seconds, just to get a little bit longer stretch and a lot of bit more mobility out of the rib cage, the shoulders, and the neck here. So we're gonna turn around here. We got the T, so I'll start with the arms straight. Bend the elbows so I'm flush with the wall, forearms are on the wall. If I'm right-handed, I put the left foot forward to straighten out the pelvis. As you see, if I put the right foot forward, it kind of drops a little bit. So if you're right-handed, go ahead, left foot forward, forearms parallel to the ground. Forearms are on the wall here, so I'm gonna lean in. I don't wanna arch the back, but keep the shoulders up. So when I'm going in for my T stretch, again, I have elbows about 90 degrees. I don't want to arch the back and lose the stretch at the back. I'm actually getting the stretch at the front here at the chest, the sternum. So I'll usually go in just a couple of easy reps just to loosen the joints in the shoulder here. So I'll do about 5 or 10 of those. And then the Y is just straight up. Same thing, nice and slow, kind of relax the joint capsule. And then you can do your hold at the top. So T, the hold, Y, and then once I get the stretch and the mobility of the exercise, I can go in and add in some active motion. So I can have my back flat to the wall. This works perfect at the 90-degree angle wall too. So you can go straight up and down. Again, you want your forearm touching the wall because we're trying to activate, make sure our posture is good, keeping the shoulder blades retracted, pulled back, so the shoulder is back against the wall. Then I can also do 45 degrees, so basically just turn in the corner, straight up and down. And if I want to go all the way sideways, depends on how much mobility you have in your shoulder. If you have lack of, then always start straight on if you can. If you need to, you can bend that elbow slightly. Then 45 degrees, and then all the way. So same thing here, straight on. Again, sets of 10, 45 degrees, 4, flat back, straight up and down. Now if you want to get creative, you're just inside the wall here, another good exercise to do. I like, honestly, on all these that I do on the wall, keep the shoulder blades pulled back, retract, keeps the posture. I can also keep my hips and knees slightly bent, it takes pressure off the back. But then you can do what's called the reverse field goal here. So the reverse T, straight up and down. So again, this is more of a mobility exercise. We're releasing the ribs and the back side, so as you breathe, they should actually rotate, open up. Shoulder blades then can go back into position, takes pressure off the muscles from the shoulder blades to the neck, not pulling down on the neck and causing that extra rotation or compression of the nerve root. So when you address the neck, you want to address the T and Y rotation stretches. Also do the T and Y rotation stretches on the ground. Add in some active motion afterwards, because once you get these stretches, you open up the joints. You want to go in there and cue the muscles, pull those bones, get the rib cage pulled back, get the shoulder blades back into position. Then those muscles can relax, not so much tension on the neck, and you're back in business.